Yo, so the world of Scoot games has kind of gone a bit wild in recent times. We've kind of had updates across the board. This Scoot X. Scoot has had a Fluidity update, which I want to cover here. There's also been Scoot Float as well. Everything's kind of moving at the same time. It's kind of crazy. But yeah, let's spend a bit of time with Scoot. So just to cover what's in the update, it's called the Fluidity update. It's a lot of linking tricks together, as you can see from this little clip here. I think a lot of the animations that link all the different tricks together has been worked on quite a bit, so a lot of different combinations kind of flow better than they originally did. More loopable tricks, that is something I noticed. Also the nothing front flip, scoot flip, whatever you want to call it, is a thing. I don't know if that was originally in the game before. Also a lot of the tricks have had redos to their animations in the first place. And yeah, all around looks pretty nice. So let's test out some of this fluidity. There we go. I think previously it'd be like stop and do it again like that. Now that is not the case. I think you can also combine them, yeah, like loop them together like that. I'm not entirely sure of all the different combinations. I think there's a list somewhere. But I'm kind of a bit too stupid to know all the different scoot tricks to probably figure out that side of things. So yeah, I kind of lose track of a lot of these tricks. That's an umbrella. I think there's a buttercup. Yeah. So what would a buttercup look like combined together? Can they be combined together? Yeah, they can, if you got enough space. Okay, serious. Let's get to the bottom. Try not to do too many ridiculous tricks. Kind of like to play it a bit more casual style, so we'll see what some of the more technical trick linking type of things look like down at the bottom of the course. It's the whole street section over there. I've got to remember all the different combinations of tricks. Okay, we've got to do a kickless as well. There we go, both sides. Seems to work pretty well. Yeah, definitely flips together nice. There's no like pause state in between. Not many games have managed to achieve that from what I can tell. Also, I had to remember that flips are activated on the trigger. I don't know, it's hard playing a bunch of these different games at the same time. Also, this course has changed a little bit. It's a bit easier to ride than it used to, because there were some tricky bits to it, which I remember always threw me off. I say that. I die. We also got to try this bit out as well. This has changed. It's actually a bit more rideable. It had like a crazy loop in it, which was a little hard to ride. Now I've actually got proper jumps. It's 2 before it shoots you out. Let's see how many whips we can do. Add a flip in as well. That was 10. Kind of set a marker down at the bottom and it's hard to find somewhere to do it properly now. But flips, if you want to do more than one, it feels like the first flip's fairly slow and then after that it speeds up. Which may be nice to have kind of more different ways of controlling the speed of flips. Like have the first one quicker, for example, because it does look a little bit off. It does make like single flares and things like that look really good though, so it's probably got its benefits and downsides. There's also a little bit of a bug, Matt's aware of it, where if you're going over spines, I've noticed, like sometimes he'll just flip around 180, like what just happened there. Oh yeah, the other thing I noticed is bar spins can occasionally feel a little bit slow. Like if you're trying something tech with not a lot of height, it doesn't always fit in. But I think mods can help on that end. So I was trying some like grinds to bar out, but he just wasn't completing it on time. I don't know, that's all like personal preference. There's nothing inherently wrong with it. His hop height also seems a little low compared to what I remember. Maybe not. Maybe it's at rails or something. Sometimes For more technical stuff, it actually feels like fairly grounded. When you're on that mega ramp, obviously you're getting crazy air. But then if you're just riding around this bottom bit, you're not like getting stupid height or making it look crazy unrealistic or anything. You kind of have two different styles. Let's give this track a go as well. I think it's actually a challenge. I didn't activate it. Down on the left stick, from what I remember, is pumping. Or was it on the right stick? I don't know, there's too many of these games with different controls. It throws me off. Boo-hoo me, right? Actually never really do any of the challenges in this game. I'm not really a challenge person for the most part. We'll see what happens. Actually, I think it's the right stick that does the pumping. It feels like it. It's hard to say. There we go. I think the flips and flares kind of adapt to the height of the landing. So if it's closer, you get a quicker flip. If it's a bigger thing, like over here, it's going to be a more floaty flip. So it's a little bit like old Streets, like version 1.0, where a lot of the transition stuff kind of adapts to the surface that you're aiming for. I don't know, that's just how it comes across at least. Maybe Matt can explain how some of that stuff works. For the most part though, and for quite a while actually, a lot of the transition stuff in this game has worked pretty well. Especially compared to Scooter Flow, where I think a lot of that is very much a work in progress and not really working too well. Scoot has a clear advantage. Now we've got Scoot X coming out. That's kind of going to be a bit of a rival because Masher's engine is pretty good with transition physics. Yeah, that's kind of what I mean about the bar spins. I think in the past I used to like drop off and fit a bar spin in. I don't know if it works anymore. Okay. If you do it from a nose, you actually get a little bit more room. Maybe a style thing on my end. Gotta give Matt his props though. He's been working on this game solidly for quite a long time. Plugging away. Kind of a thankless task. Trying to get everything done. I know he's working on a big map and kind of all the major stuff to presumably get this on console. I think this is coming out on console, I think. It's probably the goal for most devs, because that's where a lot of the money will come, I think. Tap. We got on that. Ooh, shit. Damn, what's going on? Matt, we found a bug. Also, yeah, worth mentioning, it's not in a fully complete state. It's still being worked on. So bugs and all that kind of stuff is a given. I think pretty much every game I have or play is in that state. So it should just be a given for everything. Oh yeah, I forgot about the like stall style tricks as well. Those are pretty fun. It actually works really nice. Yeah, I'm having a good time playing this. Manny? I don't remember all the tricks. Like I said before, like it's hard to remember when you're playing so many different games at once, like which controls are which. Do a little stall on this. Alright. Call me crazy, but I actually like this part of the map the best. like this little combo area. Yeah, I think I'm a street person at heart. That's where I'm going to get most of my kicks from. Yeah, this has been the Fluidity update for Scoot. Try and keep you updated on this as things come along. Make sure it does get some attention, because I think people tend to forget about the scooter games a little bit. Yeah, everything deserves a bit of love. Do double grind on this as well. Nope. Skill issue. Anyway, plenty more to come. Seems like everything's going on at the same time. Hopefully we don't have any more crazy disaster controversial moments. I think I've had my fill of those for a while. Let's get back to having fun and dying. Yeah, thanks for watching. Let me know if you want to see a video on scooter flow. Don't know what the community is like for that right now. I haven't actually touched the game in quite a while. Or at least done a video on it. It's been years, I think, at this point. But yeah. Enough bullshit. Get off. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.